I applied for an admission to study in one of the prestigious universities in United States, and I got accepted. I went through the whole process of online application, getting all the required documents from my previous university where I did my bachelor's degree, such as the transcripts, which were supposed to be sent direct to the university that I was applying to, and also the recommendation letters from 2 to 3 professors who had taught me. I also did all the required exam. I was supposed to do a TOEFL exam, that is testing of English as a second language. And that is an exam that is required for all international students who are coming in to study in the United States, particularly if the English is not their first language. I also, had to pay for other fees, as we'll be learning in my videos, like in the whole process of application. There's a fee that you must pay called service fee. I will be explaining that in a short while. Now, I was able to pursue both my master's and my PhD programs, both in United States, and I'll be sharing with you how can you realize your dream of studying in the United States, So stay tuned, and if you're new to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe. I encourage you to hit that notification bell so that you will be knowing when I upload any new video, and you will always stay posted with new video as I upload. Now, if you like the content in this video, I encourage you to like it, make some constructive comment, and share with your friends, because sharing is caring. All right, now let us learn a little bit about what does it take to study in the United States. So to study in the United States, you must have a student visa, either an F visa or M visa, F visa or M visa. And your course of study and the type of school you plan to attend determines whether you need F visa or M visa. Yeah. Now, you need F visa if you want to attend a university or college, a high school, private elementary school, seminary school, conservatory school, or any academic institution, including a language training program. So in other words, studies that lead to a conferred degree or certificate, you will need a F visa. You need M visa if you want to attend vocational school or any other recognized non-academic institution other than a language training program. Examples of vocational courses include cooking and baking classes, cosmetology, that is something to do with makeup and beautician training, sewing, stitching and training, woodworking and carpentry training, jewelry designing courses, bike and car mechanic courses, and many other. There are several other vocational studies that you can pursue in vocational schools here in the United States. So the big question is, where do I start? Where do I begin the whole process of applying for an admission in a school in the United States? And that is why I am here to give you some tips and information that probably will get you started. All right. So I would like to say this, and mostly because of the experience that I have myself, having been granted a student F visa, that is F1 visa, and migrating to United States to pursue my studies, I will mostly be talking out of experience, particularly when it comes to applying for graduate studies. That is particularly when you want to pursue your master's degree or your PhD, that is after completing your bachelor's degree. But I'll also look and talk a little bit about other areas as well. Now, what is our first step? Where do you begin? The first step is actually applying to a SEV approved school in the United States. SEVP, SEV. SEVP. So what is that? SEV is an acronym meaning the Student and Exchange Visitor Program, approved school, the Student and Exchange Visitor Program. So you have to apply for a school that has been approved to for the Student and Exchange Visitor Program. And that is actually done by the Department of Homeland Security. So the Student and Exchange Visitor Program is actually a part of a national security of the United States that actually act on behalf of the Department of Homeland Security to manage schools and non-immigrant students in the F and M visas. So you have to ensure that you apply to a school that has been approved. Now, the second step, after you have applied for an admission and the school accepts you, maybe you might be asking, what is the major requirement for you to even apply for an admission? I would say this: the grades speaks for you. As long you have, and this is out of experience, as long you have a second upper class honor and first class honor, you qualify to apply for an admission in a SEV approved school in the United States. So the grade speaks for you. You are a brilliant student, you can apply for an admission. Now, after you have applied and the school accepts you, you will be required to register for the service. So service is another acronym meaning Student and Exchange Visitor Information System. This is a web-based system that the U.S. Department of Homeland Security uses to maintain information on SEV certified schools, F1 and M1 students. So you must register for service, and you register for service by paying the service I-901 fee. And I remember when I was doing this for myself, I had to pay for this money through Western Union. Roughly, I remember it was around, talking in terms of Kenya shillings, like from my country where I come from, 20,000 Kenya shillings. So we are talking roughly of not less than, probably $200 US. Yeah. you have to pay for service fee in order to get registered. And once now you have been accepted for an admission and you pay for the service fee so that you register as student or for student and exchange visitor information system. Once you register your information there, the school that has accepted your admission will offer you with Form I-20. Form I-20 is a very important form because that form you will require it to go and schedule for your student visa interview. That is the F1 interview or the M1 interview. Now, once you get your Form I-20, and remember to get the Form I-20, you will get this from your approved school. Yeah, you will be able to register for the student visa interview at your appropriate U.S. embassy or consulate. And during the interview, one of the documents you must present is actually the Form I-20. We will be mentioning about that in a video that I will do later about how to apply for the student visa interview. Now, another point I would like to bring forward to you is that if your spouse or your children intend to live with you in the United States while you study, yeah, they must also enroll in service, obtain individual Form I-20s from the self-approved school, and then apply for a visa. But the good news is they will not be required to pay the service fee. Next videos, I'll be taking you through a tutorial on how to identify the course of study in a self-approved school, yeah, and the requirements for an admission to pursue the study. I'll also be taking you through how to apply for scholarship. Why? Because an admission does not guarantee that you will be granted a scholarship. Yeah. So there are steps to follow in order to, again, ask or request to be granted a scholarship if you are not in a position to pay for your own studies. So you can be admitted, but when you are admitted, the university, unless you're given the scholarship, the university is going to hope that you are in a position to pay for your own tuition and other expenses that you will incur when pursuing your study. So I'll be taking you through, like, what do you need to know about scholarship and how can you apply and request to be supported for scholarship when you're pursuing your program of study. I'll also be taking you through how to apply for a student visa once you have been accepted for an admission, and how you can, the documents that you need to prepare and how you can prepare for such an interview. So if you think that you like the contents in this video, I encourage you to like the video so that this way many people can be able to be reached by this video, as well as make constructive comments, and share this video with your family, friends, because sharing is caring. I hope this content is of great importance to you and you will make your dream come true even when you get to apply for an admission in schools in United States. Bye for now.